What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is UK, trying to brother Dr. Blick, the darkest man around. And today, guys, I'm here with Vengeful Wilberg. Say hi to the people, man.
What is good, bros and bras? And this is your boy, Vengeful Wilberg here, just like Dr. Blick said. And Dr. Blick, as always, I appreciate being here and thank you. This is an honor and a privilege that I will most definitely enjoy. So, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's good to always have you in my videos now and again. So today, guys, we'll be talking about the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super, but this is mostly focusing on our issue with Trunks' form. Don't get me wrong, the episode was good, the episode was enjoyable, I liked the episode, I enjoyed it, I like the way Trunks' form looks, but there's still some BS in terms of the direction they can go in. Like, the direction they can go in, either way, Trunks is, like, it's not gonna make sense for Trunks. It's not gonna, it's their dick in Trunks either way. Okay, not really either way, they kinda, it's weird. Vance, just explain because I'm talking gibberish now.
Like, me and Dr. Blick, man, our minds got right when watching this, the episode, and we're just trying to piece it all together. It took us quite a bit of time to get our thoughts right because there was a lot of shit going on. It was a great episode, though. I did enjoy it. And so the two things that we're going to elaborate on is how Trunks' form has this way of making Goku and Vegeta's effort look like it was all in vain. And the other thing that we're going to talk about that we had an issue with is the way Trunks' character has been hyped. It's definitely something that was needed. But the way this episode turned out, there's some issues in regards to where they're gonna go with this. Like, could this form actually has the potential of screwing Super in either way, whether he wins or lose, and we're going to elaborate on that in this video.
Yeah, like when it comes to this form, it's good. I like the way it looks, I like the way it is, like the creativity, the way his eyes freaking roll to the back of his head like he's freaking Undertaker of freaking WWE. That's dope. That's dope. I can't deny to you guys, that is dope. But the major issue is the fact that it leaves the question, how did Trunks get this strong in this short amount of time? Like, it looks like he's challenging Black. Obviously, they're probably, if it makes sense, they're gonna make him lose. But then again, that makes you sit here and think, okay, they hyped up this form, they made us question, they made us wonder, they made us think, what is this form? And then you see the form, and then you see it get bodied. So in terms of it getting like people hyped, it's done that. In terms of it making people want to know what's gonna happen next, it's done that. From a viewer's point of view, this episode was a success. Like, this episode, in terms of you turning on your brain, in terms of you not thinking about what's gonna happen next, bruh, like, this episode, like, was good. Like, it was really good. But there's some stuff, like, in terms of what they're gonna do with Trunks, because they've been building him up for episode after episode after episode after episode. Trunks saying, I'm not gonna lose, I know what I'm fighting for, I know I'm gonna succeed, I'm gonna do well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. And then he gets his new form, and then you sit there and wonder, like, yes, he trained with Vegeta. We know he trained with Vegeta off screen, and they showed a little bit of him training with Vegeta on screen. That's fine. But the question is, if he's technically challenging Black, how does that make sense? Like, how does that make sense for him to challenge Black in that short amount of time? How does it make sense for him to challenge him in that short amount of time? So me and Benja just sitting here watching the episode, we're just like, bruh. We're just like, what the fuck? Like what's happening? Like, what's happening? Like, the form is hype, but if Trunks gets bodied, what's the hype really worth it with this form? That's the question you gotta think about it, bruh. Before you hit that dislike button, that's the question you gotta think about, bruh. Was it worth the hype? Them cutting it off at that moment, and then showing us Trunks freaking grabbing Black Goku in the preview by the legs, freaking swinging him around like it's freaking WWE. Like, seeing stuff like that, you're just like, wow, this guy is so strong. Like, oh, this guy's so strong. And some people even theorize saying that is he in between, bruh? Is he in between Super Saiyan 2 and 3? And still, how is he grabbing Black by his legs and swinging him around? Like, Goku gets body, Vegeta gets body, but Trunks freaking grabs him by the legs, swings him around, and obviously he does get hit, he does get pushed back a bit, but based on the preview, it looks 50-50, and that's kind of iffy, you know what I'm saying? But Venge, what's your form, bro? What's your thoughts about like this whole situation with Trunks and his form, like the issue that we have of this form?
Well, my thoughts on the form is, like you said, this is beyond just an average Zenkai boost. I mean, it's like he literally skipped 3, and it's almost like he's on the level of God, or at least really close to obtaining the God Key. And my issue with it, well, let me just talk about what I think of the form first of all, because I feel like what this is somehow this is like a form that either rivals like the God Key, now not the Super Saiyan God Key, but the red one, which I think they just call Super Saiyan God. Maybe this form is like some sort of maybe better form, but it's still a bit more unstable, because you can tell based on the way Trunks' eyes look, he's literally looking like Broly right now, no pupils and spits. So that's what I feel this form kind of is. It's like a borderline like Super Saiyan God form, like it's really close, like it's literally bridging that gap between Super Saiyan and the God Key, especially because of the fact that you see the Super Saiyan. I'm assuming it's some kind of another version of the Super Saiyan God aura. But my issue with this is just because of the fact that Goku and Vegeta trained so long and so hard, and it was mentioned how this form cannot just be obtained by will and determination alone. And for Trunks to actually be able to rival Black Goku so quickly is pretty insane. I don't know what to say about that.
I can kind of see where you're coming from when it comes to this form as a whole, in terms of it like being able to rival Goku Black. But me, or Black Goku, like me, in my personal opinion, I feel like when it comes down to this form, I personally feel that it's not gonna overpower Black. Like, I don't feel like it's gonna beat Black. I feel like they could somewhat give Trunks a reasonable defeat, but the way they're doing it is kind of iffy, because you built up this character 5 episodes, you cut it off at the end, showing us this new form, getting everybody hyped and excited for next week's episode, and then you pull this on our cheeks, bro. Like you can't, you're messing with his character, and then on the other hand, if Trunks does body him, you're basically saying that Trunks in a short amount of time has the potential to freaking surpass Goku and Vegeta and challenge Black. Like, as a whole, it's a bit confusing. I'm kind of like iffy about how they're gonna go about this. I know some people saying, Blick, don't worry about it, bruh. This is Dragon Ball Super, bruh. It doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to have badass fight scenes. It just needs to have epic ass moments. Because at the end of the day, it's Dragon Ball. It's never made sense. But still, the principle's still there. Like you can't excuse something for like doing what it has always been doing. Like, for example, you got One Piece Blood and Blood. I'm using this example because this game freaking pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That game makes me mad. You got One Piece Blood and Blood. So, say for example, you got the likes of okay, you got Luffy, yeah, and like you're using Luffy, and he has some OP broken move, and like he's been having that same OP broken move throughout like a span of like loads of One Piece games, and people go, why are you complaining about that move? It's always been broken, so it's fine. Like, no, it don't work like that. It don't work. If something doesn't make any sense in a series, you should still call it out for not making sense, because it's still bad. Like, you can't excuse it for it doing something it's always been doing. Like, you can't do that. Like, I can't handle that, bro. I can't handle it. What people freaking like, because it's Dragon Ball, it gets its own standards. And when it's another series, they get thrown under the bus because it's not Dragon Ball. I can't stand that crap. I don't care what series it is. It could freaking be Sword Art Online, even though I freaking despise that series. But you guys kind of see the point I'm trying to make. We're not hating on the episode. The episode was good. It's just the direction that they're going to go with Trunks could be a massive tease, and it can end up being BS. that's pretty much where I stand on it. Ben, you got anything else to add to this?
No, don't think I really have much else to add at this point.
So let me just say this. Okay, for you mofos out there, bruh, about to dislike the video, I gotta tell you one thing, bruh. Kiss my black ass. Okay. I'm only joking. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think me and Venge are overreacting about this form? Do you think that we're wrong about saying this? And if you do think we're wrong, give us a valid reason why we're wrong. Give us a valid reason why we shouldn't be thinking this way. Give us a valid reason. All I'm saying is this: the episode was good. People need to stop comparing Dragon Ball to other series. And people, okay, you can somewhat compare it to other series, but you can't say one's better than the other. Like that's all down to opinion. But as a whole, guys, I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, and also check out Benji's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rating, and enjoy this video. And yeah, catch you next time, guys. Bye.
Peace.